What is going on, YouTube? Pytratorium here, back with another video. Today is a very special day. Today is National Oreo Day. And to celebrate, I'm going to be eating a ton of Oreos. As we can see here, I've got lemon Oreos. We're going to be having those. I have regular Oreos. I got both of those in the thin variety because I guess I did. I have these special Reese's Oreos. I thought I'd give those a try. We have the Oreo Thin Mints. We have birthday cake Oreos. Pretty excited to try those. And last but not least, we have golden Oreos. So enough of that being said, let's get into it. Hit the intro. So let's get started off how we're going to do this. I'm going to split this up into 2 rounds. The first round, I'll have like maybe 2 to 3 Oreos, about that, just to get a sense of it. And then I'm going to put it in a tier list right here. And so then after that, after I'm through all of the Oreos, I'm going to go through them again, just probably one more time, just to make sure that they taste like that I give them a fair ranking and like another chance. So yeah, and then also I have some water right here to cleanse my palate in the case that I do need to do that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. We'll start off with golden Oreos right here. These are the only Oreos that I've ever actually had before today, because like, well, maybe not the only one, but these are the ones that I mainly eat, like, in my household. So let's start off right now eating them. Here it is right here. It's pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. It is pretty good. It has been a while since I actually made a food video. And a lot of change has happened since then. Noticeably, I dyed I bleached my hair. I like it a little bit. I did it for wrestling. Usually I do that when I make it to state or like just at the end of the season. I did bleach it before actual state because I knew I was going to make it. So, you know, just thought I'd do that. Yeah, and the season was pretty good. I had a pretty fun time. It was okay. This was a tougher season for me. This was pretty good. Golden Oreos. Yeah. Finishing that thought, it was a tougher season. Our team wasn't the best this year, and it was kind of heartbreaking because my sophomore year was when our team was probably the best, and it's kind of hard coming back knowing that we're never, at least in my time at Stevens, we're probably never going to get back to that level. But it happens. Um, yeah, and it was also a little tricky because I had trouble finding like good partners and getting in the work, because they say that this is the hardest 100 days of your life, but like nobody else wanted to work as hard as I did, or like they did. There were some people that did want to work as hard, but they just weren't at my level, or they didn't want to be with me for some reason. I thought that was kind of weird, but it happens. So yeah, in general, these golden Oreos, I do enjoy them. I'm gonna give them a solid A tier. Back to it. No more golden Oreos until the second round. But next up, I think we'll try these golden Oreos. Or, geez, what am I thinking? The birthday cake Oreos. And so let's just get right into it. A lot of you may have noticed that I have an intro now. And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's pretty cool. These are the birthday cake ones. They actually smell pretty good. But I actually paid about $5 on a website for that intro. Yeah. So you're going to see it a lot now, like right now. You're welcome for that. I just have to get my use out of it, you know. So, anyway, it's pretty good. It tastes just a little bit like coffee, in a way. I'm not the hugest fan of coffee, but some people are. You know, now that I think about it, there's this one guy. He probably, he has wrestled me before, but he probably doesn't like, he probably just thought I was another guy wrestling, because I think that sometimes. But, anyway, the main point is, his name is Tristan Stozer, I think. Here's his TikTok. And, basically he claims he's the Oreo King, but I think I challenge him. Yeah, I challenge him in this Oreo competition. So, yeah. He'll probably never see this video, and if he did, he'd be like, "Who is that guy? That guy's a bum," or something. But it would be funny to challenge him one day in an Oreo competition. So, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, these birthday cake Oreos, they're all right. They do smell pretty good. But they're not my favorite. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C tier. All right, looking back at it now, looking back at this past videos, because I'm actually putting in like some real elbow grease into this video, and like I'm trying to make it more entertaining, because sometimes I think it could be weird, or like awkward. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more entertaining. But looking back, I've added the ding sound effect like 15 times already. So I think that's funny. But that's the only sound effect I have. So whatever. Anyway, on to the next Oreos. We have Oreo, the mint ones. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I think I've had these like once or twice before in my life. but I think I remember they're tasting almost like Girl Scout cookies, or like really good. So let's just see how they do. And for these thin ones, I might have like 4. Probably whatever the package says a serving size is, that's probably how many I will have. That is actually like pretty darn good. So far, I think these are going to be ranked pretty highly. Yeah, so since wrestling is over, I do have a few funny moments from the season. One of my, well, I have 3 stories in mind. I'll put them out eventually. But one funny story, it explains this picture right here. So basically, there's this one guy on my team, and his name is Eric Williams. Shout out to him really quickly. It's a little smaller shout out, but he's a really nice guy. He's the younger brother of Jacob Williams, a guy who I shouted out in one of my previous videos. It was pretty cool. But anyway, he was not expected to make it to state, and he had to beat this kid from Douglas. And it was looking bad in the first period, but he actually turned it around and he actually pinned the Douglas kid. And like that photo is just like everyone reacting to him making it to state. And I just love that photo. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. And so far these mint Oreos are pretty good. I do enjoy them quite a bit. One time throughout the season, I knew I was going to beat a kid, and so I thought I'd have some fun. And I claimed that someone dared to trip me, but I just thought it'd be funny to trip on the mat, because I'm sure you guys have all seen those videos where they check onto the mat where they have a bye or something, and they like face plant. So I thought I'd do that right here. And everybody thought it was funny, and I guess it looked pretty real. I thought it was a pretty fun event. I do like these mint Oreos. I think I'm going to give them a high A tier. Next up, I think we're going to try regular Oreos. They are thin again, but I feel like the flavor matters more than the actual size of the cookie. But yeah, I do need to shout out this one guy. His name is Alex Odakoven. I actually really like him a lot. He's really nice. He's like the nicest guy you'll ever meet. And he was in my weight class this year. He was the 144 pounder, and he won state. He was number 1. And his celebration was just the coolest thing ever. Like, you could see the emotion in it. I'll play it right now.
The champion.
And then also, can we just pause right here to like take a look at how muscular he is? It's pretty cool.
Here's Dan Page.
125-pound place winner.
Yeah, like you could just like see in the video, like he was like, yes, and that was pretty cool. I did wrestle him once or twice. I got a funny memory. One time, I think it was at East-West Duels, if I'm correct. I had to go against him, and mid-match, I had like a stomach ache, and I had to really fart, and we were in a waterfall position, and for anybody that's curious, a waterfall position looks like this. And so pretty much we were in there, and I had to fart really badly, and I was like, okay, I'm going to hold it in. But then I realized, like, I'm not holding it in during a wrestling match. I need to focus on the match and not worry about if I'm farting or not or whatever. So I just rip it, like, and like he started like freaking out. It was pretty funny. I thought it was comical. It did have a little bit of backlash on me though, because then he told everyone, and then everybody was like, "That's the kid that farted on Odakoven." And yep, that's very true. And just now he sent me a video of himself eating Oreos to me today. And so I thought that would be funny to show off too, that like we're all eating Oreos on National Oreo Day. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So far, these regular Oreos, they're all right. I think next up, I'm going to try these Reese's Oreos. I'm going to probably have 2. And then 1 in the round 2. And for the round 2, it's probably going to be like less edity. Well, it's not going to be edited as much. I think that's how you pronounce it. Because I want, like, this video is, it's a lot harder to make when you have to edit it. And, I don't want this video to be too long, because I promised, like, a deadline of, like, 9 p.m. tonight. And I could get the actual video done within under a few hours, but uploading it takes like twice as long as the actual video. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to give regular Oreos a B tier. All right, next up we got the Oreo Reese's. So yeah, let's see how they are. They have a white top or something. It looks pretty good. You know, I would make the video as long as I could, but like my storage on my phone, it's just always messed up. Like, you buy extra storage and then another website tells you that you're running out of storage. I just struggle with it. So, but anyway, it's a YouTube video, so, you know, it has to be a lot. These Oreo Reese's, though, are actually pretty good. They have, if I really think about it, they, if I was rating them for Reese's, I would say they're pretty good, because it's basically just Reese's, but with little chunks of like the Oreo cookie inside. And I don't really think about, the white top right here, it doesn't really taste any different. So it's really not that good. For an Oreo, in a way. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give that a D tier, which is a bummer, but it happens. Anyway, also looking back, I did glaze Alex Odakoven a little bit, but he did ask me to, so I thought I'd just bring that up. So don't attack me for glazing him or whatever because he told me to. Speaking of, I do have another funny story. I guess I do have to eat another one of these while I do that. But like the Pier kids, because that's the school that Odakoven is from. He told me that like him and like all the other Pier kids watch the videos like on their bus rides home. So I'll be walking just around at a tournament, and like a little group, not very big, but like a little group will be like, that's Pytratorium on YouTube, and I'll have like no clue who they are, and they just say they watch my videos, and it's like, I thought it was really funny. So yeah. And I'm trying this one again. Definitely still a D tier. All right, last but not least, we have lemon Oreos. Now I've never tried lemon Oreos before, so it is exciting to see how they taste. It'll be a new experience. There is one thing I am going to do. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do 2 rounds. The video is getting a little bit too long. I say that every time though, and it is frustrating, but like 2 rounds is just too much. And but I am going to change the mint Oreos to S tier. But other than that, I think the rest of the tier list is going to remain the same. So yeah, anyway, lastly we have the lemon Oreos. Let's give them a shot. It has a very interesting taste. I do like it. This taste reminds me of something, but I'm not exactly sure what. It almost reminds me of like, I have a place down at Angostura, and usually just tasting this, it kind of brings me back to like when I was very young going there. I don't have really a specific age, but just like going there, this kind of tastes similar to that feeling. I do like them though. They surprised me. I actually thought they weren't going to be the best, and I thought I'd rank them a little bit lower, but I think they're pretty good. I still have a few left to eat before I make the final call, but yeah. Yeah. I do remember, oh, that last funny story I gotta tell you about. So it was the week before Regions. We had a week off because we didn't qualify for like team state in wrestling because we're not the best team. But yeah, we didn't qualify. So instead I went to hang out with my friends at a restaurant. I always get them mixed up, Buffalo Wings and Rings or Buffalo Wild Wings. we went to one of the two, and our server was the coolest guy ever, and he actually challenged me to a hand fight. So like in the middle of the restaurant, we were just fighting, and here's the video now.
Oh no, it's too tough. I'm a front headlock him. I'm a front headlock him. Oh my god.
But yeah, it was a fun time, and I thought it'd be funny to show off like I could have fun outside of wrestling. So yeah. I do like the Oreos. Well, the lemon ones. I do like the lemon ones. I think I'm going to give the lemon Oreos an A tier. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you all for making it this far. Make sure to like and subscribe, and send it to all the people. Our goal with this video is to make it to 100 subscribers. It is a big goal, but I think we could do it. And I think I can grow as a YouTuber to hit that 100 limit. Again, thank you guys for watching. This is the final tier list. That is it. Have a happy National Oreo Day.